Hello everyone, I'm RecV5.
And I am Sandman99.
And welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3.
Yes, and in the last episode, we got started, we gathered our party after the big
Nautilus?
Mind Flayer ship crash. That's easier for me to remember. Nautiloid or something, yeah. Crash. And we killed some goblins and wargs and stuff and things. And we're just going to go into the gate, into the druid grove.
Yes.
And as you can see, I got some outfits for my monk character.
Yep.
Aside from the vanilla armor, which I thought really didn't look all that good.
We was running for our lives. You led them straight to us.
Yes, so you selected other, more stylish things.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's see here. I don't even get a persuasion opportunity here.
We lost him back at the ruins. Whole place is crawling with gobos. He trusted you. Nobody forced him to go with us. He insisted. And when things got tough, he couldn't keep up. Simple as that.
My God, you're a coward.
The human's eye twitches. He's about to blow.
Okay, well, now we can maybe do that. We'll see. More violence won't bring back those you lost.
Huh.
Well, we didn't make it. That was a fairly high difficulty class persuasion, though. Now, I could spend an inspiration point to roll again, but I don't think it's really that critical to spend an... There are a whole lot more extremely critical things that you need to spend an inspiration point on later.
Fair enough.
So I'm going to save it. And he...
Should have done that a long time ago. Arrogant prick had it out for me from day one. No one leaves my people out cold. Too little, too late. He was right, though. Coming back to this hellhole was...
See, if I'd have succeeded in the persuasion check, then this particular thing will end up differently, right? So now him and his two buddies, they leave, right?
Yep.
But if I'd have succeeded in the persuasion check, they would have stayed.
I see.
I'm not sure what effect that has later in the game, but often these kinds of things do have an effect later.
Regression. A cheap shot. I should have expected that.
What I didn't expect was help out there from a drow. Thank you.
Yeah, nobody likes drow.
Though that's not really surprising.
Well met. I should warn you, visitors are no longer welcome in this grove.
Yeah.
Whatever your business, I'd see to it quickly. The druids are forcing everyone out. This attack will only strengthen their resolve.
Okay, well...
There have been several attacks by different monsters. The druids blame us outsiders for drawing them here. Nobody's welcome anymore. They've started a ritual to cut the grove off from the world outside. We can't stay, but we'll be slaughtered if we leave. We're no fighters.
Okay. So is there a way to stop it?
I've tried. Korga, their new first druid, won't even see me. You, though... I know it's not your business, but she owes you for saving this place. Perhaps you could persuade her. For more time to prepare, if nothing else.
Well.
Well, okay. I'll see what I can do.
I think you should. Yes.
Lae'zel doesn't like that. Gale does.
We owe you a great debt.
Well, maybe Lae'zel's road is to just run them through.
Well, yeah, Lae'zel is
druids at the heart of the grove.
A handful, and she has violent tendencies and...
Oh, and if it's of any concern, you're brave to walk around without hiding your heritage. I'll make sure everyone knows that you helped us at the gate.
Oh, good. That way I don't have everybody commenting about how they don't like me because I'm a drow, right?
Or trying to kill you.
Yeah. Okay, well, we can send that to camp. So anyway, as I was saying, okay, there's a bunch of stuff here that's not worth anything. I have a new outfit for my character, and I actually have several outfits. And this is from a mod that adds a chest to your camp travel chest.
Yep.
Oddly enough, he didn't put it in the tutorial chest. He put it in the... So there's a disadvantage to that in that if you install that mod on an existing playthrough, then you don't get that chest in your travel chest at camp.
Yep.
But he also inserts them into a few vendors in each of the acts. So if you wanted to buy outfits from the vendors, you could. But anyway, what I did was you might remember I was picking up these backpacks.
Yep.
And that's one weird thing about this game. Why can't you buy a backpack from a vendor? There aren't any backpacks for sale anywhere. If you want extra ones, you have to pick them up from the environment, right?
Weird.
But anyway, you'll notice though I have an empty backpack, which I'm going to give to Gale. Because Gale will tend to collect a lot of spell scrolls.
Oh, okay.
Which will really clutter his inventory window up. As you can see here, I've only got 5 rows of inventory stuff, and it already looks really busy, right?
Yep.
And so what I do is I also am going to use one of these backpacks, and you can open it, and there's a whole bunch of outfits in here, right?
Yep.
And each of these outfits has a, if you examine it, usually a minor spell that you can cast once if you're wearing the outfit. And also it gives you a buff to a particular skill check.
Yep.
Right? So what we're going to do is we're going to look at maybe one with perception. Right? And I'm not sure what the outfit I'm wearing right now gives me. Yeah, can't find it now. But you see what I mean by this being a very busy thing, right? Okay, the easiest way to do it is just open this, and we'll go here, we'll go equip, and what it does is it replaces the item I'm wearing with the new item and puts the item I was wearing into the backpack.
Yep.
Which is really convenient. So if we examine this one, it says that it gives me the ability to cast a magic missile spell.
Oh, wow.
And it also gives me a +1 to acrobatics checks, right?
Pretty handy.
And of course, each of these have different things, but I was thinking about this one could be kind of useful too, right? Gives you the ability to cast a feather fall, but it also gives you a +1 to perception checks. And so right now, I think I'm going to equip that. And it looks kind of like this. Okay.
Yep.
And some of them are like they have a lot. There's a lot of different looking outfits. This guy that made the mod basically did mashups, I guess, of different existing clothing items in the world, kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah.
But they do look better than the armor, and this is basically visible from the like these are supposedly camp clothes.
Yep.
So, pretty much what I'm doing here is, let's see, so camp clothes always show, so the armor looks like this and the camp clothes looks like this, right?
Yep, yep.
And of course, one of the things about the camp clothes is it doesn't show your sheathed weapons or anything like that, but I don't think that matters all that much.
Fair enough.
At least not for the monk character who's supposed to fight barehanded most of the time anyway, right? Anyway, we're going to stop and talk to Aaron the trader here.
Refugees, adventurers, and even a drow. No one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long.
Yeah, okay. Are you really locking
I
down
know
the
it's
grove?
drastic, but more monsters seem to terrorize this region every day.
Okay, what about the people here?
We druids will be safe. As for those that took refuge here, Well,
Get bent.
may Sylvanas guard them, as they sit down like that.
Yeah. That's basically the attitude, right?
Yeah. Well, you know what? From what I can remember of druids from first and second edition, their alignment was always like absolute neutral.
That's right, yeah.
So not good, not evil, but like sort of sitting on the fence in between, basically looking out for the interests of their religious beliefs, period, right?
Yep.
So they might let a group of humans die so that some furry animals can have a home, kind of thing, right? So, yeah.
As I said, it's a drastic measure. But the survival of the Grove is paramount. There just aren't enough supplies to support
And the Grove is more important than looking after people. All right,
I pray no goblin arrow has grazed you. Nettie could put you to rights. She should be with the others in the inner chambers. But I doubt she'll be taking on new patients. The Grove will be locked down soon.
Yeah, okay, well, what's for sale?
Some bits and bobs I no longer need.
Okay. So anyway, there's a couple of different ways to do this buying and selling thing. This is the way I prefer, just because it's a little bit easier for me to see stuff, right?
Okay.
But one of the things that I always do is I buy a supply pack, because every time you come to visit this guy, if you've been away from the Grove, when you come back, you'll have another supply pack for sale. And you need 40, you need a supply pack, or you need different food types adding up to 40 camp supplies in order to get a good, like, full rest, right?
Right.
So I buy a supply sack thing, and then I can one button sell off all wares, right? Item. Remember last episode I was adding items to wares.
Yep. Things you didn't need and wanted to sell off.
So that kind of like cleans up the old inventory a little bit, especially if I keep my various outfit changes in a backpack, right?
Yep.
So that's why I'm kind of funny. I think it's kind of funny that they don't sell backpacks. Here you can see the chest.
Yep.
That has, like all the items in it. And of course, they're all sorted by various different things, right? I have this exact thing already, though, in my camp chest. So I don't need to buy any from him, right? So anyway, he has a few basic items. He's got a few minor magic items for sale too. I don't really need the gloves of missile snaring, because this is actually a class ability that I will have already anyway. And he doesn't really have any magical items that I'm that terribly interested in spending a bunch of money on anyway just yet. So I guess we will conclude our business with him and be on our way. And so what else have we got here? Let's see. Okay. Oh, perception. Yeah, okay. That's what we want to have with us right now. And so, anyway, you have... This is another one of these things where I'm not sure, but it might have an effect later on in the game. How this conversation turns out, right? Yeah. Or even how you choose to make this conversation turn out.
We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once. Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blades and spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay. These people aren't fighters. We can help.
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
Okay, so you could say nothing, get out while you can, persuade them all to stay,
monk shit?
Monk shit, or leave, right? So maybe what we'll do is we'll do monk shit.
Just like I was saying. I don't want all these lives on my conscience. We need to stay.
Zerg. Fine. We'll
Okay,
stay.
they decided to
survive,
stay.
It'll make for a good
The
story,
monk shit was persuasive.
I guess so. Well, it got them to re-examine their consciences themselves.
Yeah, the
right?
David Carradine sitting on your shoulder there?
That's
or?
right, that's right. I attended David Carradine's School of Kung Fu, where I learned inner peace and how to center myself and how to kick the shit out of people who fuck with me.
Oh, fuck.
That was an old radio thing. Of course, they beeped out the word "fuck," but basically that's what it was. Is that it was like a mock ad for David Carradine's School of Kung Fu.
Yeah,
where you can learn how to center yourself and attain inner peace, and learn how to kick the shit out of people who fuck with you. Right?
Oh man.
They don't have good stuff like that on the radio anymore.
The Blade of Frontiers. What a thrill for the children.
Oh.
They're tough kids. Smart, too. The future's in good hands.
Okay. Well, maybe we need to talk to Will.
Go on. Give me a best
Will
shot.
is teaching kids how to sword fight. Sort of.
Not bad.
Well, you know, someone has to serve when all the adults have been expended. Gotta maintain those manpower numbers.
Yep.
I'm not like you.
Umi, I don't need you to be like me. You just have to buy enough time to run.
It looked to me more like Will was crushing this kid's confidence rather than teaching him anything, but okay. Yeah, okay. That's good advice.
You're on the right path, Umi. Go on now. Practice what you've learned. Well met. The Blade of Frontiers at your...
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become yours. You are the Blade of Frontiers, racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held high.
Hell's great fires. You were on the ship.
Yes, and we both carry
Doomed to
parasites.
shed our skin and become a lithid, or so the stories go. But we haven't sprouted any tentacles. Not yet, anyway. Could just be good luck. I'm not so...
Your minds collide once more. Will chases the fiend ignited with rancor. She is an infernal war devil. A threat to the living.
Wow, he's kind of got a one-track mind, doesn't he?
Shit! You saw her.
Advocatus Diaboli.
Yeah. Oh, well, my failed my history check.
Her
Okay.
name is Karlak, an archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill.
I tracked her through the hells to the Mind Flayer ship, but the damned Illithids infected me before I could end her.
She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses.
Yeah, okay. Well, you know what? I'm really not really too concerned about your personal crusade. I think we just need to...
Yeah, you strike me as the kind of guy who loves having a death wish.
Yeah.
I'm oath-bound to go after her. But
And he's an interesting class. He's like a warlock or something, which is a form of magic user that can wear armor and use a larger variety of weapons.
I see.
And he casts spells kind of like a magic user, but he has... Okay, I'll just have him meet me at the camp.
a splendid plan.
But they're different spells, some of them. There is some crossover.
Yeah.
But he does have some interesting special abilities and stuff, too.
I saw you at the gates. You fight well. A few words for the kids. Spare a story or two.
Okay. Yeah, be strong and watch over your kin. We'll have to build their confidence up a little bit after Will was done embarrassing them all, right?
Fuck.
Okay. And we got somebody else here to talk to, too, by the looks of it. Gex. Guex? I have no idea how to say some of these guys' names.
I don't know.
Straight, damn it! It's just not landing.
You better surrender. That target's a far better fighter.
Yes, I'm all ears. We need to be ready for a fight. But I'm useless with a sword.
Well, okay. We'll do some more monk shit, right? You need discipline and focus. Just listen to me and you will attain inner peace and learn how to center yourself. And you'll know how to kick the shit out of people who fuck with you.
Like this, then. Focus. Focus. And strike! Yes! You really know what you're doing. Found this by the road. Bet you'll put it to good use.
No, I'll probably just sell it. Okay, one last thing. Don't shout your moves out like that. Yeah.
Oh, yes. I'll bite my tongue when the time comes.
Okay.
Hopefully,
Keep
it's
training.
just the goblins we have to worry about. The druids are treating us like vermin. But I'll keep at it. Thank you.
You know, these guys must have one really... Oh, there, Lae'zel just got an inspiration point for us.
Nice.
These guys have one really severe combat disadvantage as far as I can tell. Right? They got this big unarmored tail sticking out of the back of their clothes. But what do you think would happen if you cut that off, like, say, a foot from his backside there? And he bleeds out through his tail, right? Through his severed tail?
Well, I don't really know. I mean, it depends on if that's a fatal wound or not. That may not be a fatal wound.
Well, the thing is that, you know, like, if someone were to cut your foot off, well, that might not be a fatal wound, but it would be if you bled to death, right?
Well, another thing is, too, though, is it looks like they have a spike on their end of their tail, so I don't know, maybe they could use it to attack.
Oh, I have no idea. Anyway. Here we go. This is a guy that Lae'zel was looking for.
By Mordai's eyes. Another one. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
Well, I'm just going to not say anything.
Lower.
Well, we'll just wait. Shadowheart doesn't like bullying this guy, I guess.
You saw another gith. Where?
On the road to Baldur's Gate, near the mountain pass. Saw us, for we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly, straight to the other side.
No twisting. Kin must have been in a hurry. The map. Show me.
Yeah, Lae'zel's a bitch, right? She likes violence and killing things.
Well, she is a Githyanki.
Yeah. Okay. There, now that exclamation point means she wants to talk.
The locals prove compliant. A useful trait.
I warned you, didn't I? You ought to reconsider keeping her around before she causes real trouble.
Okay. Well, I'm just not even going to get involved in that.
The tiefling was clear. If there are Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait.
Oh, okay. Hey, look it, I can make fun of her.
I am unfamiliar with the... well, I shall not say culture. Custom, perhaps. You will educate me on matters of this Fey run.
Yeah, okay, I'll correct her pronunciation too.
Fuck.
Okay, what do you mean purification?
It will cleanse us of the parasite. By covenant, I can say no more.
Okay. Well, let's go then. So, there's a couple more shops over this way. You can go and have a look in. See, now these three people that I talked to, they're hanging around over here, right? Because they've decided to stay. And then we talked to the nice little old lady tiefling.
You! Saw you fighting those slimy bastards.
She's got something at a rolling boil there.
Best to finish any now, while we still can.
Okay.
Look, it ain't much, but it might make all the difference. The only way we'll make it to Baldur's Gate is to run, and run hard. If a gnoll catches your scent, you'll need every bit of strength. Trust me.
Or a good Bardiche.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? They have some lore in the 5th edition rules about gnolls, by the looks of it, where they're actually born out of hyenas that somehow become infected in some way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like, and they never really, I don't think they ever really explained that in 1st edition. They were just a humanoid race, much like goblins or orcs or whatever, right?
That's correct, yeah.
But apparently they've decided to embellish gnolls a little bit.
Yeah, and I think they were a large enemy.
They still are large here too, right? Yeah. Like they're quite tall.
But hence the Bardiche, because you know it does extra damage in 1st edition against large targets.
I need nothing but my iron fists.
Yeah, you'll just beat them to death, will you?
Because I attended David Carradine's School of Kung Fu. Okay, let's.
If it isn't the talk of the camp.
Auntie Ethel.
Thank goodness you came along when you. Oh. There isn't a bit of colour in those cheeks, Petal. Are you hurt? Cold? Feverish? Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore.
Okay. Well, we'll just let her fuss for now.
Aha! You take a sup at that and you'll feel right as rain, sweetie.
And you have different dialogue options here, depending on what class you are.
Okay.
Because if you're a rogue class, there's a comment that you can make that is a compliment, you know, like to kind of suck up to her a little bit.
Yeah.
And then she gives you a free healing potion, but I apparently don't have that option here.
As you down the potion, a comforting warmth spreads through you.
I swear you're still as peaky looking.
Well, it's a bit difficult to explain.
I once had a fella who'd been caught dabbling with a dryad. The wife was none too pleased and introduced him to a pot of boiling oil.
Huh.
But worry not. I fixed him up, and depending on the lighting...
Fuck.
Point is, whatever ails you, I promise I've
A
seen
snake
worse.
oil salesperson?
Something doesn't add up about this one. Don't tell her anything.
What is it, Petal? What's wrong?
Well, I've got a mind flayer parasite.
Adventure, Auntie Ethel.
I'm just pissing off Shadowheart one.
Apparently.
You know, like left, right, and center here.
You poor pet. My heart goes out to you, truly. I see no sign of a tentacle yet, but that could change in an instant. You need help. Serious help. I've ne'er a potion or lotion here that could do it, but... yes, I may have something at home.
Oh, such
I've
as?
collected some interesting bits and bobs over the years. You'll have to stop by my house, just at the edge of the forest. Let me mark it on your map. I'll be heading back soon, so I can meet you there. Now, do you need any? I have a few odds and ends for sale.
Okay, sure. Auntie Ethel actually has one really good item for monks.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And it is this staff called Corellan's Grace, which gives a +1 bonus to unarmed attack rolls and damage.
Nice.
So I can afford to buy this, so I'm going to, because this will end up being basically my end game weapon, right? As far as I can tell. She also has, like, her price for healing potions and stuff is a lot cheaper than you know, like that short ass little you know, druid guy at the entrance to this place, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna buy her potions of healing too. And then she has just a few odds and ends of things, stuff and things here, right? But I don't have unlimited funds, so I'm not gonna buy anything else.
Fair enough.
But anyway.
Be careful on the road. I'd hate if something happened to you. Take care, Petal.
Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my inventory here, and I'm going to equip this one, which will unequip my basic quarterstaff, which I can then add to wares. Because we'll go over here and we'll talk to the smith now. Or maybe before we do that, we'll go over here, because there's some stuff here. Oh, look, there's another backpack.
Nice.
Nothing in it. We'll just grab it. And then we'll maybe send that one to Shadowheart. We'll make sure everybody gets an extra backpack to put things in, because you can put things in there like potions and stuff like that, so that your inventory isn't completely cluttered up with other stuff, right?
Yeah, you just got to keep things organized.
Yeah, it helps you to keep things organized, and I don't like using the camp supply sacks because, like that's for food items and things that you pick up. It's kind of like, it's a sorting thing, right? You understand.
Yep.
Yeah. Anyway, we got some things we can pick up here. We can pick up this heavy crossbow. And we'll add it to wares, because we can sell all this shit that we pick up too.
Yeah,
right?
we can just take their own weapons and armor and sell it right back to them.
Well, see that guy Aridin there, who was at the gate, the guy that punched Zevlor?
Yeah.
Him and his buddies, this is where they'd be hanging around if I had persuaded them to stay, right?
I see.
Or succeeded, I guess. And there's another book here. And this book is describing some of the inns in Baldur's Gate. Right? Like the Blade and Stars, the Blushing Mermaid, the Elf Song Tavern. But I can add that book to wares too. Because books are actually a saleable form of treasure, right? So I'll just pick all that stuff up. If they were here, then all that stuff would be owned, so it would appear in red, right? So I wouldn't be allowed to take that stuff, or at least it would piss off somebody. Well, yeah, let's just open that. Oh, okay, gold. And we'll lockpick the chest.
I don't think you could have failed that unless you'd rolled a 1 just about.
That's right. Pretty much the only way that you can fail that. Okay, lessons for sensible living? Okay, sure. Forward to this is a brief account of Zariel's fall. Captures the tone of the entire text. Greetings, sensible folk. I can always detect grumbling and the agitated rattle of pipe stem against teeth. A legend dedicated to an Archduke of Avernus. Has Harrington taken leave of his senses? Quiet your complaints, I assure you have not. It is true that cosmic occurrences are often insensible by their very nature, but the tale of Zariel strikes close to home. In her downfall, you will be reminded of those haughty do-gooding neighbors and acquaintances who rightfully arouse your suspicions. One moment they are suggesting you grow turnips rather than potatoes on that fallow patch, and the next they have their kitchen knife strapped to their belt and are suggesting you explore the abandoned crypt behind the Giles's farm. In short, Zariel was a celestial being tasked with monitoring the ebb and flow of the Blood War, of which there is more in Volume 21, Matters of Little Importance to Sensible Folk. Observing was not righteous enough for Zariel, though, and she took it upon herself to become directly involved. Like the oaf who sees two fellows fighting over a spilled tankard of ale rather than applauding their efforts, cracks their skulls together and causes a tavern-wide brawl. She invaded Avernus, was defeated, and now rules there, corrupt and wicked. What sensible folk learn from this foolish tale? Is it obvious? Do not strive to correct that which cannot be corrected. Look not to distant lands and conflicts, but to your fields, your family, your friends. There is nothing but misery to be gained from interfering in the hardship of others. So there you go. And this one, the Annals of Baldur's Gate. Okay. Centuries ago, a young man sailed from the city of Grey Harbor. Where he went, what he saw, and what deeds he accomplished are simple legends today, but the wealth he returned with years later is hard fact. Baldurin made Grey Harbor rich. His gold-built docks funded businesses, raised strong walls to protect it all. One of the gates into this flourishing city was named in his honor, but so great was the wealth that flowed through it that the name of the gate became more famous than the village that started it all. The name Grey Harbor has been relegated to dusty history books and the ancient maps, but Baldur's Gate, that name is on the lips of every traveler in Faerun. So there you go. That's how Baldur's Gate got its name. Okay, so some good stuff in that chest. So maybe it at least short term benefits us a little bit to, you know, like have those guys take off, right?
Yeah, well, I guess you were able to take all that stuff.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll stop in and we'll talk to the smith here
Thanks
now.
for fighting off those goblins. If you need to replace any gear, just ask. My
Yeah.
selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel.
Okay. So anyway, there's a couple of things here. I don't know why you'd want to say this. Why, like, because then the guy would say, "Well, what the fuck are you doing here to begin with?" But you know, not all of the dialogue is great. But we'll just go. Let me see your wares. I can sell off some wares here now again, and we can have a look at what he's got. And he sells things like arrows of, you know, fire, arrow of ice, and so on and so forth, arrow of lightning. He has a flail +1, which would be good for Shadowheart, right?
Yep.
And what else does he have? He's got a short bow +1. I don't really need any of that kind of stuff. And yeah, so I think the only really interesting thing for me right now that he has would be that flail +1, just because I think it would be good for Shadowheart to have that.
And also you're limited on funds.
Yeah. So anyway, we'll send that to Shadowheart.
What am I to do?
True.
Okay, so then she can equip that flail and put this other thing that she had into wares. Right?
Still breathing, despite
Okay.
everything.
So we might as well talk to this guy again and sell that.
Well,
So she doesn't
something
have to
close.
pack it around with her everywhere. There. So we already spent most of the little bit of money that we managed to collect together here. So we've seen pretty much everything there is to see over here. So we'll wander on over this way. Oh yeah. We'll talk. We'll stop here. Collector of valued objects, Mattis.
Oh, hey.
See,
You're one of
in
those
the
drow,
first
right?
edition,
I heard stories about you.
about the time when the
How you all
Forgotten
live
Realms
underground and steal
setting
kids
first
away.
came out,
Yep.
they had sort of made halflings behave like with a very similar personality to what tiefling children appear to have now, right? And I'll just let this interaction here, you know, speak for itself.
Us too. No one says anything nice about tieflings.
Because this
Here,
kid is a
let
very
me see your trait.
typical specimen.
Go on. Take this ring. It's lucky.
Okay, that was a fancy trick.
You haven't seen anything yet, lady. Go on. Take the ring and watch your fortune change.
Okay, I'm going to try and see if I can mimic the trick. If you're a rogue character, you have a very high chance of success at this. And in fact, you can even talk to the kid using expressions and names of sleight of hand tricks and stuff like that, right? Playing a rogue in this game is actually a lot of fun. However, it's a fairly high difficulty check, but I also get a lot of bonuses. So what I'm doing here is just winging it. I'm just imitating what I saw the kid do, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Whereas if you were playing the rogue character, you already know how to do what the kid did. You're just better at it, right?
Bleeding hells! Okay, maybe you don't need extra luck. But since you're already holding the thing, call it. Heads or tails? Heads it is.
Yeah.
See? That's the
This
kind
is
of luck
also
you
a
get from one of
con,
my lucky
right?
rings.
Like it's another
I got
sleight
more
of
where that
hand
came
con,
from. Real
but I
shit
can't
too.
challenge him on it because
Interested?
I'm not a rogue, right?
Yeah.
You know, like even if I do this, he'll just keep flipping the coin over and over again, and every time I call it either heads or tails, it'll come up whatever I call it, right?
Yep.
You got it. One sec.
There, I
what I
succeeded
got.
my perception check. Because he also does have a couple of useful things for sale. He's got a couple of supply packs, right?
Yep.
And I'll buy them even though they're just about going to, finish me off as far as finances go. But that's okay. Because there'll be more of that where it came from. Oh, I can sell this axe. That's what that guy who was training with the training dummy gave me?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So, anyway, good enough.
You bought... You suddenly feel something moving against your back and turn.
Okay. Well, we'll go easy on her. And if you're a rogue character, you can talk to her about her technique and why she got caught. Because these guys are essentially the kiddie thieves guild, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. So see if I talk to this guy again now.
Hey, you here to trade or?
Your partner's a thief.
Yeah, I know. I was standing right here telling her to rob you.
You could at least pretend to be sorry.
I am sorry. Sorry we're still talking about this.
Oh.
Look, you caught her. Good for you. You aren't a chump like everyone else around here. Now, do me a favor. Make room for the chumps.
So, there you go.
Please, let us through. It is forbidden. Let my daughter go right now. She's a thief, hellspawn. And you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back. Let me through.
Apparently these tieflings are all natives of a city called Elturel, which I remember as being just a dot on the Forgotten Realms maps, like years and years ago.
Yep.
But apparently it somehow ended up going into the first level of hell, like collapsing into there or being teleported there or something, and took all these people with them, right?
Go figure.
Which I'm not sure, I don't know anything about the lore here, but maybe that's why these people all like look like horned devils kind of thing, you know? Like maybe that's how tieflings were first made or something, I don't know.
They were introduced in a later edition than I can remember. Like,
Yeah.
I think I remember briefly a mention of them in one of the later editions, but it's too long ago for me to remember precisely.
Yeah. Anyway, so druids can turn into bears.
You, step back. We'll not tolerate drow in here.
Okay. Why? I'm not looking for trouble.
No, and you'll find trouble all the same unless you get out of my sight.
A moment, Giona.
What? Why would she allow one of them? I suppose so. Yes. You. Apparently Korga wants to see you.
See, they've also relaxed the character race class eligibility a lot, because this little guy here, I'm assuming, whoops, I can't do first person. I'm assuming this little guy is like a halfling or something, right? And there was no such thing as halfling druids, right? In the old game, like the only thing that halflings could be was fighters or thieves, basically, right? And as for druids, you basically, the only characters who could be druids would be either humans or I think half elves. So, you know, like they've opened up the character classes so that any character race can basically play any class by the looks of it.
Yep.
Anyway, gonna grab this because nobody seems to mind, and this antidote. Oh, look at this. This is Volo. Volo, I think, is a bard, like the bard character class.
Yep.
Which is considerably different than it was in first edition as well. In first edition, you could play as a bard if you first got to, think, a minimum of level 5 as a fighter.
Yep.
And then you had to change to thief and get up to like a certain level, like 6 or 7 or something as a thief. And then you could change your class to bard and, you know, like advance as a bard, right?
Yeah.
Whereas here, this bard is actually a character class that's sort of a hybrid spell casting, and a little bit similar to thief as well, as far as I can tell. Anyway, we'll talk to Volo. And
my eyes to save me, a drow here. Forgive my surprise. It's rare to find your kind above ground. Rare and intriguing on a day already packed with
and as far as I can tell, I think Volo is a
when the goblins came, you saw them up close? A few questions, if you please.
is a fairly famous character in the Forgotten Realms, although I don't know anything about him. Okay, fine. Ask your questions.
Glory. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
Okay, we'll give an exact description.
Goblins were of a rare, jam-colored hue and wielded magic blowguns.
A mythweaver. This man has no respect for truth.
And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety?
What? I think there wasn't any dragon.
Witnesses failed to notice the obvious dragon. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates?
Yeah, they did, actually.
They did, didn't they? Oh, curious. Oh, curious indeed. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiet in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal!
Okay. Goblin superstition.
But is superstition all? These goblins are informed by a kind of strategy anathema to their kind. I, for one, intend to get to the bottom of it. I'm just preparing to head to their camp as we speak, in fact. If you'll excuse me, I ought not to door roll.
Yeah, you know what? Goblins are going to totally kill you as soon as you show up. Yeah, okay. Why the dragon?
My friend, every story benefits from a dragon. Until we meet again.
Okay. Anyway, that was interesting.
Friend, what can you tell me about this place?
And here's a sleeping bear. And actually, you know what? I can talk to animals, but I have to have the right outfit on in order to do that. So we'll open our backpack here and we'll examine our outfits here. Nope. Nope.
Until you get the right animal talking outfit.
Yep. There, right there. Speak with animals. Okay, so we'll equip that one. And then we can cast the spell. As soon as I find it. In here somewhere. There it is. Right there. Okay.
I'm sleeping.
Okay. Could you move just a little bit? I need to use the elevator.
Okay.
See, if I pull this lever now, this platform will go up, right? We don't need to do that just yet, though. That was just a fun thing that I wanted to do just because.
Fair enough.
Okay, now we need to switch outfits again here. Because we need now survival, deception, perception, religion. I must have something in here for insight, acrobatics, religion, insight again, history, perception. Oh, I don't know if I have anything for persuasion. Okay, that's not good. Okay.
Guess you'll just have to wing it.
I guess I'll just have to wing it.
Yeah, see, the way all these outfits work is she looks down the sleeve and all the answers are there, right?
Yeah, that's right. Well, let's do this one anyway. There. So we need to find there's the door. And of course you have dyes that you can find in the game. So you can, if I wanted to apply a dye to this, I can change the color of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't really played around with that too much, though. Okay, so we'll read the plaque.
Forest rose with claw and tooth to tear the darkness from its roots. Beasts chasing beasts.
I had the wrong outfit on. Rip. Damn it.
Cocktail, perhaps.
Okay, let's try somebody smart.
My magic.
Forest rose with claw and tooth to tear the darkness from its roots. The mural depicts druid and
There,
beast
see,
fighting
Gale's
together
smart.
to drive monsters
I'm not
from
smart. Right?
It looks like they were victorious, and yet the monsters have returned.
See, that's something that you can do.
She stole the idol of Sylvana.
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger.
Imprison her. She's just a child.
Parasite. She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
Okay, so I could go... Okay, let's do monk persuasion. You act rashly as a cornered viper would. Breathe a child or more tieflings will interrupt you. Yes, and if you listen to me, you will learn how to center yourself and achieve inner peace.
And kick the shit out of tieflings, maybe? I don't know.
Okay, well, it looks like with the monk thing, I get advantage on this check, too. Oops, I fucked up, though. I forgot to add my bonus dice.
Yeah, you totally fucked up there.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay, well, you know what? We'll spend an inspiration and we'll... Oh, I forgot to do it again.
That's okay, you just made it this time.
I made it this time. Spend an inspiration to gain another inspiration, right? So I guess I broke even on that one.
A gathered herd of the devils would indeed be disruptive. It is as you say. Sif, Tila, to me. Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
Also, I think it's important that Arabella,
Thank you,
like, gets
Master
released
Holston.
here, because I
Halsin
think
isn't
that...
here.
I don't know what will happen if you actually fail that check.
Ah.
But, I know that, like, it could have ramifications for later as well, right?
Well, you need to remember not to rush and add your bonuses next time.
Yeah. Oh, now I've got to talk to Gale and I got to talk to Shadowheart.
That woman has more venom in her heart than a snake in its fangs. But at least the child is safe. What is youth if not a time to be forgiven for one's transgressions?
Yeah. Okay, that looks like a good thing. Glad we intervened.
Couldn't agree more. The girl wasn't innocent, but that doesn't mean she was guilty.
Yeah. Okay, let's talk to Shadowheart now, if I can here. There.
I know that look. You're wondering why I was in pain before. Let's just clear the air about that now. It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. Nothing to be concerned about. It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least, in case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you. It's just something I have to live with.
Okay. How badly does it hurt?
Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage.
Okay, well, let's turn to other matters. And you know what? We can conduct this kind of conversation in camp later. Okay, so let's read this plaque now.
By claw and tooth from root to thorn, the old oak's grove to wildlings sworn. The mural shows
Hey, I
druids
succeeded a
claiming the
check.
grove in the name of the old
Wow.
oak, Sylvanus, god of nature.
Okay. And there's a couple more plaques. Whoop. What did I just see? Oh, okay.
I guess you can just open and close that door.
No, I didn't open and close that door. What happened was that Shadowheart is frightened of wolves.
Oh.
And she failed a saving throw. Okay, well, let's see what this plaque
Towers
says.
seized, the battle done. The moonrise broke the darkest one. You recognize the mark of the dark goddess Shar on the broken helmet. This army marched in her name.
So many dead. Sent to the Night Singer's embrace.
Moonrise must be a reference to Shar's divine sisters.
Yeah, they changed the religious pantheon around a little bit
They
too.
look like dark justiciars.
Because I don't remember Shar and Selûne being the, two principal goddesses, but apparently they are, right? Like the ones that, the two that created the world kind of thing, and then they had a disagreement over how the world should be run.
You recall stories of an alliance between druids and the Harpers, but the details are vague.
There, Gale just got an inspiration from this. Which is why I took the time to read all those plaques.
I see.
Right. So anyway, now we need to find... Oh, we can go and have a quick peek in here first, though. Because... Well, I can't look in that one because it's probably out where other people can see it. But I can do the sneaky thing here.
It's a friendly-looking shadow.
And there's a hidden chest over here that we can unlock.
Don't give me trouble now.
No problem on that one.
Yep. Okay, and then we'll open it, and we're gonna... Whoop. Oh, we'll, okay, book is limber from overuse, one full... Okay, balance is a myth, where any clan treads, nature struggles, unity is a fiction, men of mere flesh seek only to tame beasts and raise flora. We are thunder, we are rain, we shatter mankind and grow new life in its place. Okay. See, secret, okay, well, look at that. Okay. And then this one, marks crisscrossing this page don't look scribed so much as slashed. Koga, swamp docks, tree, meet me alone, Olodan. We'll grab that too. You know what, while we're stealing stuff, we might as well steal that too.
I just want a little look.
So it looks like Koga is up to no good. Right?
Apparently.
Because she appears to be associating with the shadow druids. Who I guess are bad druids or something? I don't know. Anyway, here we go.
They did a number on you, didn't they? Does that hurt?
Oh, we need insight now.
I know.
Time to put on your insight clothes.
That's right. We got to put on our insight clothes. No, not our acrobatics clothes, not our investigation clothes, not our survival clothes.
Or your perception clothes.
No.
Insight clothes.
Yeah, here we go. Insight clothes. So we will equip those. And then we will talk to Nettie.
I see you. Just give me a moment.
Okay, we'll wait patiently.
There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what? Drow. Last time I saw one of you folk, he tried to slit me open. I hope you're more agreeable.
Where did you see another
That's neither
drow?
here nor there. Look, you obviously want something. What is it?
Looking for
You
Nettie.
found her, but I still don't know what she can do for you.
How about some... Do you know anything about
Why
mind
are you
flares?
asking?
Something crawled into my eye.
Tadpole, but from your worst nightmare. All slime, teeth, and tentacles.
Well, do you know? Can you
I-
help me?
I'll do what I can. Come, follow me. I might be able to help.
Okay.
We need to be quick. This way.
Ooh, it's a secret door.
Secret door into the secret basement dungeon underneath your regular basement dungeon?
I guess so, yeah.
Don't worry about him on the table. I'm not in the habit of killing drow.
It looks like you
He
killed the
attacked
shit out of
Master
that
Halsin and I
one.
in the woods, leading a pack of goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after.
Okay, he and I have the
Seems
same
so.
parasite.
Gave Master Halsin a right start. It's why he joined the adventurers on their expedition. To find out what was happening. I pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things. Studied them. Still, we have options. All right. Let's see what we can do.
Okay, so what's the plant?
She shifts uneasily,
There, see? I passed my insight check.
Off.
It might.
Hmm.
But first things first. Tell me about your symptoms. Have you noticed anything strange happening?
Well, I can merge my mind with
Victims
others.
can identify each other. Not that the others know they're victims, of course. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening.
On a mind flayer ship.
A mind flayer ship? But Master Halsin was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms.
Yeah, sure. Fingers crossed.
I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here.
If not, I'm sure I'll throw it at somebody
I've
who's
spent my life
deserving.
treating folk and never once saw a mind flayer infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal.
Okay. So, you learned
For
anything
one,
from studying
that
them?
thing in your head is like nothing we've ever seen from mind flayers. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow.
Okay, so that's good news?
Could be. But there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne. And I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers. Joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back.
Okay, so what do you want me
The
to
thing
do?
is, I've sent birds to find him. But the place is rotten with goblins. None of us can even get close. You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound?
Okay, sure. Sounds like a good plan.
It would mean everything to the Grove. To me. I wish I could tell you more. But only those adventurers know what happened out there. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. And Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath.
Okay.
At a time, Nettie. Come on. There's something in that vessel. Take a closer look.
That voice was talking directly to me. A voice in my head. Okay, is she safely out of view here? Let's just first of all have a look at this dissected drow. He has a letter, and it says, "Track the druid, find whatever burrow he runs to, report back to me. Remember, you are only a scout. Do not engage, do not kill anyone. Simply observe and return. I will decide what we do next. M." So it looks like this guy died from failure to obey orders. Right? Notes on drow parasite. Anatomical sketches of both a drow and an illithid tadpole are accompanied by notes written in an urgent scribble. The parasite was nestled deep in the brain matter, illithid undoubtedly, yet the host seemed unaware while alive. No visible signs of ceremorphosis on the cadaver, most strange. The final note. Altered. Okay.
Looks like Halsin's our best bet for a cure.
Time to track him down and see what he knows.
I'm trying to lock onto that
optimistic
book
and
over there.
presume
Oh,
he's still
well,
among the living.
you know what? Let's grab this thing here while we got the chance.
Forget Halsin. Only a Githyanki Kresh holds our cure.
There. Halsin's journal. Extraordinary happenings while meditating in the forest. Nettie and I were ambushed by a pack of goblins led by a drow. We had no choice but to defend ourselves. That is not the extraordinary, or rather disturbing part. On the drow's death, a parasitic creature emerged from the corpse and attempted to escape. I managed to capture it and have the host's cadaver here in my study. I've told no one of my fears. Nettie suspects but knows better than to ask. I will investigate further before informing the others. Koga will demand answers I don't have yet. I had better record any further findings in a separate volume and keep them on my person, lest prying eyes jump to the wrong conclusions. Okay, well. Yeah. So, we grabbed this Mind Flayer parasite thing, and it is now in our inventory here. But we can't do anything with it yet.
What if Halton is... No, don't go there.
Okay, so I guess we're done here in the Druid's chambers now.
Where to next?
Well, now we're going to head back on outside. Because there's been an awful lot of talky, investigatey kind of stuff going on here. So now it would be a good idea to maybe do something before we wrap it up for the day, where there's a little bit of action.
All right, well, we should pause for a moment then.
Alrighty.
And we're back.
Yes. And we just have to resume control with our controller here. And then we will use the lever. And it takes us up to this level right here.
Expecting trouble up here, are you?
Well, it's just an area that you can explore and look around in. Actually, here's the main gate, right?
Myself.
And then there's another little path across here.
Not soldiers.
I failed to see the distinction.
And I've looked over in here before. There isn't really anything there. Oh yeah, there's the guy who was operating the wheel to open the gate. They haven't gotten around to burying him yet.
Yep, he's just dead.
Yep, he's just dead. So anyway, we can head on up the hill here. And oh, there's a bugbear sneaking up on... Remember when the ship was crashing?
Mm-hmm.
And there was a girl looking through a telescope? This is the girl that was looking through the telescope, right? Anyway, we're gonna just rush right up here to this guy. And we're gonna do like David Carradine taught us, and we're gonna kick the shit out of this guy.
Huh.
Okay, we'll use the vampire claw attack too.
He dead.
And he's dead. And we can loot him and take his stuff. And you know what? I'm just going to send this poison directly to Asterion. Because poisons are kind of a limited use, as far as I can tell, for a monk, since most of the time you're not using weapons anyway. But Asterion might use poisons. So now we'll go over here and we'll talk to this grateful person that we just rescued.
You have good timing. Never been much of a fighter, so wrestling a bugbear would have gone poorly. But you're not here for heroics, are you? Avernus's stench is all over your skin. Let me guess. Your devil mistress sent you to get her soul coin back.
Oh.
Too bad.
Don't know what a soul coin is, but yeah.
Oh, fuck.
That bloody Irenes.
Oh, and Shadowheart liked
Devils
that.
just can't stand to lose. Here. Now go back to the pit that made you.
Okay, and I guess we'll find out what a soul coin is for later. But right now, we have one. These coins can power infernal engines. Okay. What do we got here? Oh, yeah. Actually, you know what? Maybe, okay, yeah, we emptied his loot out. So, now... I don't know, maybe people will get tired of me constantly changing outfits to try and get buffs for my various ability checks. But we'll do it one more time here.
Should have been Mare the Fashionista.
Yeah, too late now, though. Is it this one? No. This one? No. This one? No. I'm looking for survival. Survival +1. Okay. There. There, see? Nice pair of pants and a green shirt. But it will give me a +1 buff on my survival checks. Oh, don't want to go over here. Well, here's where we can go, because we can climb down the rocks here. We can climb down the rocks, yeah, okay. Climb down the rocks. So, anyway, I've done quite a bit of playing. Look at that, I failed my survival check anyway. However, somebody else passed theirs. So now I can dig up this mound of dirt. Okay.
Are you on the wrong side of the chest?
Well, a little trick here. If you go into turn-based mode, you can get a cursor so that you can actually point it at the chest and interact with it, right?
I see.
If it's being uncooperative and doesn't want to interact with you. So now we come back to the elevator here, right? But anyway, oh yeah, right. We need to do one more little thing here, and then we'll be done in this area. Oh, I forgot to talk to Yeah, I forgot to talk to her, didn't I?
Apparently.
Ugh. Yeah, I
didn't know that you needed to.
Yeah, you have to. Because, okay, where is it here? Journal. Yeah, okay. We got help from Healer Nettie, and we did that, and we did that. Okay, save the refugees. Investigate Koga, save Eller. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, saving the refugees, we're gonna... yeah, I guess we've already talked to Koga, so we're okay. We just have to go talk to Zevlor now. Because this is apparently where Zevlor hangs around. Looks like he's moved right in, too. He's got his own personal library and a chest full of stuff, and...
I heard what happened. Thank you for protecting the child. If the druids are this far gone, then it's not just goblins we have to fear. So we can risk violence here, or face it for certain on the road. Quite the choice, isn't it?
Yeah, well, maybe leaving the,
It's good of you to offer. But there's a whole army of goblins out there. We'd need an army of our own to escort us safely to Baldur's Gate. And while I don't doubt your abilities, you're no army.
What do you mean?
There may be a way, though.
Yeah, you'll just walk up to the goblins.
I've learned how to center myself and attain inner peace and kick the shit out of people who fuck with me.
Somebody must be leading them, bringing discipline to their ranks. Take out that leadership, and they'll scatter. It's no small thing to ask, but I've seen you fight. You're equal to the task.
Sure, everybody. This feels a
Death or
little bit
glory
like
mission.
This feels a little bit like being the general.
Fuck.
Except without the trappings of leadership, right?
Past those goblins.
Anyway, we can't take any of Zevlar's stuff because he'll get mad if we do. So.
Well, as you well know, good leaders get other people to do their shit for them.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, just like Windows 2000.
Okay, well, what are we looking at for time here anyway?
We are at about an hour 21.
Okay, well, maybe we'll take a little bit here to do a quick camp and then maybe a little bit of exploring. Because there is a ruin nearby that can be explored. We need to camp, though, because we do have some people who are a little bit beaten up and that kind of thing, so and we have lots of camp supplies. Oh, and everybody wants to talk. God damn it.
Literally everyone.
Literally everybody wants to talk. Alright.
Finally, some good fortune. Come morning, we know what to do. The sooner we find the druid house in, the better. I can't wait to get rid of this thing in my head.
Okay. So what will come
Head to
next?
Baldur's Gate. Someone's waiting for me.
Oh, who?
Let a girl have some secrets. Was there anything else?
I could try and invade her thoughts, but she gets really mad if I fail, right? Well, you know, this could be our last night together.
What do you have in mind?
What do you think? Should I hit on her? Sure, why not?
Well, this is kind of what you do, so.
Not as fun in practice, I'm afraid. Besides, I can't afford to tire you out. We still have work to do. Rest well.
Okay. Alright. So let's go talk to Astarion.
You know, I've been thinking, reflecting on what tomorrow might bring. When we find the druid, will he know how to bring the worm under control? Will this little adventure of ours be over?
Why, will you miss me?
Why not? You've been to the Hells and back, survived the crash, survived everything that's followed. I'm not easily impressed by people, but you're stronger than I gave you credit for.
Yeah, okay. Well, I am pretty impressive.
Oh, fuck.
Are you feeling all right?
Oh, I was leagues away. I just need to get some air, clear my head. I'll see you later, I'm sure. Sleep tight.
Yeah, okay. Alright, well, let's talk to Lae'zel then.
A fine evening, don't you think? The moonlight shines warmly on us. The breeze caresses our faces. Hideous. All of it. Would that I were doing battle up there, among the tears.
Oh, what do you mean by the tears?
Watch the moon cross the sky. The tears follow behind it. Rocky bodies tumbling through the sea of night. One of them is my crash. Clear.
Yeah, so are all of you from the tiers?
Curiosity is to be commended. Githyanki are hatched.
Apparently space travel is possible amongst the Githyanki.
It's there I first saw a Kithrak mount a red dragon, where I slit my cousins' throats at the Vash's command. But enough of this. You are wasting your resting time. Come dawn, we resume our search for a creche.
Okay. Oh, about that. And then there's just Will, so we'll talk to Will.
A tingle runs through your head and down to your feet.
Ah, there it is. That shiver. Our little brainworms have made fast friends, it would seem. How do you feel?
Well, surprisingly fine, actually.
Surprising is just the word, isn't it? Before the Illithid's unscheduled surgery, I'd felled hundreds of beasts and a fair few fiends. The tadpoles weakened me, suppressed greater talents, but beyond that, I've showed no signs of turning.
That means you're just a regular run-of-the-mill adventurer grunt like the rest of us, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well.
Indeed. Perhaps the worm's vat was poisoned. Perhaps we're uncommonly fit. Or perhaps the tadpoles are merely on holiday. We could conjecture all night. I suppose the why doesn't matter so much as the what next. And that answer is plain as the horns on a war devil's head. We get these things out.
Yep.
Let's get some rest. Dawn comes sooner than we think.
Yeah, okay. Well, we've talked to everybody. Now I guess we can go crash. And let's see if we got it. We collected enough fish and other things here to make 40. Oh, just
barely.
So I didn't have to use any of my expensive
supply packs.
And there goes Asterion sneaking off somewhere. I wonder what he's up to. Okay. So we'll leave the camp now. And we'll head on out the gate here. Oh yeah, I remember now. There's something coming up. And so we need...
If I choose to kill you, you will not even see it.
Oh yeah, these guys talk to each other a little bit too every now and then. Oh yeah, this one. For deception, right? Yeah, deception +1. There. Nice red and yellow striped shirt. With blue elbow patches.
Apparently, if you wear a red and yellow striped shirt with blue elbow patches, you're a deceptive character.
Yep.
Only deceptive people dress so gaudily, I guess.
Yeah.
Not another step, hear me? Boss! Got company up here!
What's this then? Trying to creep around us and loot the crypt? Not happening.
See, halflings seem to be a little bit less childlike now and a little more mini mafia type, you know? Okay, well, let's see here. Deception. That ship is an invasion force. Run while you can.
Oh shit, you're done.
Well, you know what? Fuck it. We'll just roll with it.
Think you can get us to leave that bounty to you? Not a chance.
I guess we're gonna...
What waiting for? Get her!
Okay, well, I guess this is the part where I kick your ass, right? Okay. Oh, we need to do this. We haven't done this yet for today.
Death won't take me yet.
Yeah. Okay, and I guess I'm about out of actions for this turn now. There, you see, that's how a shield spell works in this game, right?
Aha.
He used what's called a reaction in order to bring up the shield spell to protect himself from that attack, right?
Yep.
Okay, I think I can use this thing. And I think I can use it on that guy. Oh, okay. He must have saved or something because he didn't get knocked back.
He did, yeah. He made a saving throw.
Yeah. That's so crappy. I hate it when that happens. Okay, well, time to switch to this kind of a thing.
To stabby.
Yep. Oh. Well, what do you think? Should we use an action surge? So we can go again?
Sure.
Okay, well. That still wasn't as good as I hoped that it would be either, but oh well.
Need to act fast. Got to move.
Alrighty. Can I move some more yet? I can go in and whack this guy. Okay, so tenacity is a new thing too. When you're using certain bludgeoning weapons, like flails or morning stars or something, things like that, you still manage to inflict a point of damage even if you miss. Right? So she managed to do 1 point of damage there even though she missed. Which is kind of interesting. Okay, well, we'll cast a Shield of Faith. Okay. Yeah, I'm immune to that, so there. Okay, you guys should be able to handle... Oh, okay. Who's that sleeping over there? Lae'zel is sleeping. Okay, well, we better go...
Kill that guy, then.
Yeah, I hate to double up efforts, though. Because I think I'd be better off to go over here. Because I can move, like, a long ways, right?
At the ready.
Even going through that little bit of difficult terrain there. And then... what can I do? I can make a ranged attack. Right? And then, because I'm using a hand crossbow in each hand, I can make an offhand crossbow attack too. Oh. There.
Well, that's convenient.
Yeah. Because we'll just, you know, take her out before she casts any more spells, right? Okay. Well, it's time to do something that's a little bit more of a sure thing here. So we're gonna... 1, 2, 3, and that should be enough to do you in. Yeah. Then maybe we'll take cover behind this wall here. Okay. Otherwise, not in too bad a shape. Alright, we'll just go right up here. And we'll, yeah, and now we have the ability here to do something else. Like, we can shove him. Okay. However, we failed that shove check, but if we'd have been successful, we could have pushed him off the wall there. And then we could have used gravity as a weapon.
Yep.
Bigger characters like Karlak, for example, are really good at that kind of thing. And actually stronger characters like Lae'zel are pretty good too, right? Okay, well, I guess from here...
Are you able to get back up, or...?
Oh no, I'll just
shoot him dead?
I'll just shoot at him, yeah. See how I'm standing in the shadows there?
Yep.
And that's why I had advantage on that attack roll, right? So, that's it for them. Okay, you have a nice nap there, Lae'zel? So we'll see what this guy has on him here. Okay. We'll send that to camp. We'll have a look at this, because maybe this is in... Yeah, medium armor. Okay. Let's send that to Shadowheart. And then... we'll have a look at Shadowheart here. And I think that will improve her armor a little bit, because scale mail is a little bit... See, even all of the armors and everything, the descriptions and types have been changed and everything too,
yeah, they're
right?
different.
So scale mail is now medium armor, and things like ring mail are heavy armor, right? Anyway, we'll switch armors here, and we'll just maybe send that back to camp, because that's her signature armor, right? So anyway, now she's got a little bit better armor than she did before.
No time to rest.
But she's also beat to shit.
Yeah, that's okay. We can do a short rest here, and that will kind of recover things nicely. And we'll just loot all that stuff in this game, as opposed to Pool of Radiance. It is, in fact, usually worth it to pick up fallen enemies' weapons and armor, because you actually can get enough money out for them to make it worthwhile, you know, to carry that stuff around, right? Okay. Now, what about you? We loot you already? Yeah, we looted you already. Okay. Now, there's just that one magic user-y type that we killed off. If there's anything in that crate, no. Okay. Talus Divination Without Magic. Each page in this illustrated book describes the meaning of a different Talus card. A message has been penned on the title page. My dearest Quillen, while you were sleeping, I did another Talus reading. I have expected to draw the Fool, because that's what I feel like. And what is your venture if not reckless? Instead, I drew these. 10 of Waves, meaning divine love, bliss, or illusions. The Comet, meaning riches found or fulfilling wishes. Death, meaning new beginnings, or in this case, probably just death. The suit of Waves resembles love, and I know what we have is still frail, but can you blame my heart for beating faster when I saw these cards? I've been staring at them for an hour and need to go. The cups aren't going to clean themselves, but I know when I come back home tonight, you'll be gone. When you return, will you tell me if you feel the same, or if this is all just a blissful illusion? Okay. Well, I'm guessing that's not going to be an issue. Anyway, we can send this scroll to Gale, and we can pick up this stuff and add it to wares. And then we can have a look at Gale here.
You have my attention.
Because now Gale has something to put in his backpack. So we'll put this scroll of mage armor in the backpack.
Fair enough.
And then when you look over here, you can see that I can still access that scroll.
Yep.
Right?
All right.
So, anyway, I'm kind of thinking that maybe we'll just finish off picking a couple of things up here. And then we'll maybe call it an episode. But we got another backpack here with a torch. And I don't need torches because I can see in the dark really well. And torches are actually kind of a pain in the ass because you can't actually equip them in your left hand and still use your main weapon in your right hand. Unless you're a rogue. Right? That seems to be a talent that only rogue characters have.
I see.
So I try to avoid using torches whenever possible because they're a nuisance. Because you can't, properly wield a weapon when you're doing that. But anyway, I'm going to pick up this. Whoops, I didn't want to add it to wares though. Damn it.
Now you'll have to remove it from wares.
Yeah, as soon as I can find it again. Where is it? You see it?
Filters?
Oh, there it is right there. Okay. So we'll remove it from wares. So it has one item inside it. What does it have? It has a rope. Okay. The rope isn't really good for anything, but we'll add that to wares, which removes it from the backpack. But now we can put quest type items in there like this, and like this book, and this half-torn note. Like it's a way to carry around, because sometimes these quest items you can't drop them or sell them or whatever.
Yeah.
You have to store them somewhere, right? And so that way at least it keeps the inventory from being too cluttered up. And we can have a look in this sack, and there's a food thing. So here we go. So we're at the door to the ruins now, and I think this is where we're going to call it an episode. And I'll do a little bit of leveling up, and I'll do the camping thing so that we're ready to go the next time when we come back.
Alrighty.
So until then,
I'm Rec V5.
And I am Sandman99.
Have a good one.